I will be first.
From seed.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Namaskar, I'm Government here. As you all know, it's me, Rakshak, Rana, Magar, and my friend Jane Lama, Jane Lama from group Madam Curie and Steven. Oppenheimer. Uh, we're going to present it on the chapter chapter 5 life process. The second part, we're currently on the seed. Yes. Each seed contains a baby plant or an embryo, reserve food and coat in it. Seeds differ in shape and size. On the basis of the numbers of cotyledons, seeds are divided into two types. They are monocotyledon and dicotyledon seeds.
Let's say for his part, I'm going to be explaining about seed. It says here each seed contains a baby plant or embryo. Each one of these seeds contains a baby plant from their mother plant that is detached and put in a soil or in different mediums on earth, and it grows into a new plant. Each seeds differ in size and shape and size. As you can see here, they are like small pieces, and here are big. There are two types. It's divided into two types: monocotyledons and dicotyledons. Monocotyledon having only one cotyledon, and dicotyledon meaning having only one cotyledon, having two.
Let's scroll. I do this one. So you're gonna do the dicot. I'm gonna do the dicotyledon. Okay. Next slide is about monocotyledon seeds. The seed which has a single cotyledon is called a monocotyledon seeds. The maximum part of the seed is covered by endosperm, which is the food for the embryo. Just a little part of it is covered with scatellum cotyledon, which contains the embryo plumule of the future shoot, covered and protected with coleoptile, and radical is the future root that is protected by coleorhiza.
The next is monocotyledon seed. The monocotyledon seeds are the seeds that have only one cotyledon. The maximum part of the seed is covered by endosperm. This means that the seed is mostly covered by endosperm, which is the food for the embryo. Just little part of it is covered with
Cotyledon.
scutellum, which contains the embryo. Little part is covered with the scutellum cotyledon, which contains the embryo. Plumule of the future shoot, covered and protected with coleoptile, and radical is the future root that is protected. Plumule is the future shoot of the plant that is covered with coleoptile, and radical is the future root of the plant that is protected by
Coleorhiza. Urine.
Dicotyledon is the next type of seed. A dicotyledon seed is a seed that has two cotyledons in it. The seed is dicotyledonous seed has two cotyledons in it. The seed is also made of seed coat, cotyledons, and embryo, like in the other type of seed.
So a dicotyledon seed has two cotyledons. In a monocotyledon seed, the monocotyledon only has one alpha ratio. But in a dicotyledon, it has two cotyledons. Let's go. The seed is also made of seed coat. The seed is made of the seed coat. Yeah, and cotyledons. This and embryo. like in the other type of seed, like in the other types of seed, it is the same. It is made of embryo, cotyledons, and seed coat. Embryo is embryo.
Embryo is the baby plant.
Yes.
And also new plant.
You do this?
The function of different parts of seed. Number one, seed coat and cotyledons protect the embryo from injury and insects. Endosperm in monocotyledons plants are cotyledons. In dicotyledons plants store food for the embryo. The embryo survives and grows into a new plant using the food. The embryo of the seed is the future plant. When the seed gets suitable air, water, and temperature, it germinates. In a germinating seed, the radicle of the embryo develops into root and the plumule develops into shoot of the plant.
So these are the functions of different parts of a seed. The first function is seed coat and cotyledons protect the embryo from injury and insects. The outer layer of the seed coat and cotyledons protect the baby plant from injury and insects. Uh, the second point is endosperm is in monocotyledonous plants and cotyledons in dicotyledonous plants store food for the embryo. The embryo survives and grows into a new plant using the food. Endosperm in monocotyledon and monocotyledons in dicotyledons store the food for the embryo, the baby plant, to survive and grow into a new plant. The third point is about the embryo of the seed is the future plant. When the seed gets suitable air, water, and temperature, it germinates. The embryo of the seed, the baby plant of the seed, is the future plant. And when the seed gets suitable air, water, and temperature, it germinates. Fourth point is about in a germinating seed, the radicle of the embryo develops into a root, and the plumule develops into shoot of the plant. The fourth point says that in a germinating seed, the radicle of a embryo develops into a root. The ground, it is underground, and the plume develops into a shoot, which is upper ground.
Okay, that is all for today.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You have made very long slide. No, the slide means many slides are there. What do we do? We will complete that by tomorrow. Okay. And which groups are here? Newton and you? Okay. Newton and okay. You decide yourself and which one PowerPoint you will make and which one will be made by next. Understood or not? So, already made and sent also? I've made? Okay. So, from Sunday we will begin your presentation. Okay? Right? Motion, motion. Because it is divided accordingly. And you also be ready. Chapter 7 is for you. Understood or not? So, side by side you can make it. Actually, we'll discuss for some time only, and afterwards I'll give you some class or activity. Where is class 8? My brother is there. You can see here the portion seed. First of all, we must know what is seed. What is seed? Seed is the structure that is formed by the development of fertilized egg. When fertilized egg of plant develops, grows, then what does it form? Seed. Okay. We have to know about fertilization. Fertilization is a process of fusion of male gamete and female gamete. In case of flowering plants, when female gamete and male gamete fuse together, then zygote is formed. What is formed? Zygote. That zygote slowly changes into seed, and ovary changes into fruit. Ovum changes into seed, ovary changes into fruit. Okay. So mainly there are two types of seed. What are they? Monocotyledonous seed and dicotyledonous seed. Monocotyledonous means we cannot divide this into two equal halves. Dicotyledonous means we can divide into two equal halves. You have seen rice. Can you divide rice into two equal halves? Soybean, gram, Gram also you can divide into two parts. Gram you cannot. Bean, lychee, lychee can you divide? Lychee seed is there, no? They are on small seed. Try. So lychee, maize, rice or paddy, these are monocotyledons. We cannot divide them into two equal halves. But pea, gram, mango, peanut, peanut. Do you love peanut or not? Almond, cashew nut also we can divide. These are dicotyledons. If there is one cotyledon, that is called monocotyledons. If there are two cotyledons, what is it called? Dicotyledons. So you can see here, these are the cotyledons. How many cotyledons are here? One, two. Right? This is dicotyledonous seed. And in the seed, there is a baby plant. Inside the seed, there is a baby plant. That baby plant is called embryo. What do you call it? Embryo. Embryo has got two parts. They were saying earlier. Embryo has got two parts. What are they? Radical and plumule. Radical, what is spelling? Radicle. Plumule. Plumule. Radical and plumule, these are the two parts of embryo, baby plant. And under favorable condition, radical germinates and forms. What does it form? Roots. And plumule it forms roots. Roots, it goes downward. Shoot, it grows upward. Roots by radical, shoots by plumule. Whether it is monocotyledonous plants or dicotyledonous plants. Understood or not? But one thing you have to remember, in case of monocotyledonous seed, there is more endosperm. Endosperm is more in monocotyledonous seed than dicotyledonous. Coconut. Do you eat coconut or not? Coconut is monocotyledonous or dicotyledonous? That is also monocotyledonous. Whatever you eat, that is the endosperm. What is it? That much endosperm is there, right? And dicotyledonous seed has mainly three parts. What are they? Seed coat, outermost part, and next one cotyledon, and what is next one? Embryo. And here are the differences between monocotyledonous seed and dicotyledonous seed. Such differences also will come in exam. Other time also it may come. That's why you have to set up in your mind. So while writing, please be focused and write down. Then it will be set in your mind, right? Okay. Monocotyledon seed, they contain one cotyledon, they contain two cotyledon. It is a single seeded fruit. The seeds are from inside the fruit, many. And there is a single seed coat. There are two seed coats. What are the testa and tegmen? We have to remember here. Two seed coats means like this. Are here two on? One, two. But here only one cover. Okay. And plumule is very small. Plumule is big. So many differences between are given. Minimum two you have to remember. How many? Two. And functions of different parts of seed. What the first one? Seed coat and cotyledons protect the embryo from injury and insects. Number second, endosperm in monocotyledonous plants and cotyledons in dicotyledons. So in monocotyledon plant there is no cotyledons. Only single part is there. What do you call it? Endosperm. Okay. They store food for embryo, and the main function of seed is to help in germination, right? Germination also. The embryo of the seed is the future plant. When the seed gets suitable air, water, temperature.
What is the meaning of dispersal?
Dispersal. Dispersal means scatter, go away from each other. About dispersal of seed, we will discuss tomorrow. How the seeds are dispersed. See, if you have got money, then can you get mango or not? But mangoes are not produced in Kathmandu. Are they produced? They are produced in Tarai, or they may produce in Tarai or in hot regions. So they are transferred from there to here. That is also dispersal of seed. Sometimes in your side, some small white objects they uh, come just flying. Have you noticed? What do you call that one? Dandelions? Yeah. So that is also a kind of dispersal of seed. Dispersal means scattering. That we'll discuss tomorrow. Anyway, okay. Up to here. Please read everybody. And tomorrow, only this same group they will present and will complete this chapter. Tomorrow, a bit heavy homework will be there because Friday and Saturday is your lovely day, holiday. Okay, Kishore? Yes. Give one photo also, then you click it. Right? For whom should I give? Huh?